Hey friends!
How are you doing today? So today we are at the first annual Farm Where You Live event in Spartanburg, South Carolina. This event was put on by the Fishers and I am so excited. Y'all, this place is packed. There is hardly any parking left. We are a little late getting to the event, but there is like nowhere to park. It is packed. There are so many people here in South Carolina who come out to this homesteading event, and I am so excited for it. So we're gonna get into the event, hopefully meet a lot of great people. I know a lot of you are here because we've talked about it, and I'm looking forward to meeting everybody and seeing what's going on and how this thing goes today. So let's get to it. I can tell y'all this, it is a hot day today. So this is actually at the music camp, so a lot of it's set up for music. It's pretty cool. This is awesome.
Oh my gosh.
There is like no parking spots left. Like, it is crazy.
I know. Oh my gosh.
So we have the wonderful Meg Fisher here with us.
You have a great name.
I know, you do too. I love it.
Megan.
She is the one that is the mastermind behind this thing.
Yep, we're the architects of the event, Megan and Josh Fisher.
Y'all pulled it off. This
my
looks
gosh.
fantastic.
We're such rookies, and this is amazing. We've really enjoyed all of the homesteaders that have come out and want to be homesteaders. And
seriously, I was still seeing this morning on groups where people were finding out about it and they're already planning to come today, and I'm like,
goodness.
well, come on.
Come on, we'll fit you in somewhere.
I don't know where, but we'll find room, right?
Yeah.
Well, I'm so proud of you. Y'all done a great job.
Thanks for coming.
And I can't wait till next year, because you're going to do it next year too, right?
We're going to keep on doing it.
So everybody who didn't come this year, come next year.
Yes, thank you.
All right. I finally had the luck of meeting somebody who has been with us from the beginning. We have talked back and forth since we come to South Carolina, right? It's been that long.
Yep.
Oh my goodness. So, if you do not know my friends over at Homestead Fresh, go check them out. You've probably seen them in my comments, so I'm so excited that we finally get to meet in person.
I know. So I've been following her stuff, and it's just, she's great. She is a younger version of me and Jeff.
That's a pretty good compliment. I will take that. So you live near here though, right?
Yeah, right up there.
Oh, so yes, especially if you're in South Carolina, check them out because they're not far from here.
No,
and this is so awesome.
Yes.
Are y'all enjoying it?
So far, yes.
So far. And so y'all just watched a chicken butchering.
Yes.
And now they're doing rabbit butchering.
Yes.
Over here. Vita Family Farms is the one putting it on.
And she's really good.
Really good.
Explains everything really well, so it's great.
So it's like you actually are learning homesteading skills. It's not just a thing where you go lecture. People are actually teaching here.
Yes.
That is the coolest part.
And you can't beat the price.
Yeah, I know. $5 online, $10 at the door.
Yeah. Yeah,
seriously.
because there's so many events where it's like, $250.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I can't do that.
No.
I'm frugal.
And when
I don't spend money.
That's loud. When they first started this, she even ran a special where it was buy one, get one free ticket. So we literally paid $5 for me, Kenneth, and Declan to get here. That was it. Like, that is amazing.
It is. And they've got blacksmithing going on. Moron Homesteading is here.
Oh, I love
their
Moron
podcast.
Homesteading.
Their podcast
yes, I can't wait to catch up with them.
Yes.
I'm so excited we got to meet.
Francisco for the Labor Day weekend show. I got my hush, but this song has never been open to rock and roll.
Benjamin, if you want to go say hi to Declan.
Oh! Declan, you want to say hi and make a new friend?
Benjamin, William, and Joseph.
Hi!
Really quick question. Are we on YouTube?
You will be. You want to say anything to the camera?
Hi, future Joseph. Hey, friend. Oh my!
I'm so glad you come up and said hey to me. Y'all have made my whole day. I'm so glad y'all are here. Well, if you start a YouTube channel, you have to let me know about it, okay?
Okay, you're basically the reason we're here. And we'll post it on YouTube.
Huh?
We'll post it on YouTube.
You better post it on YouTube.
My friends are right side on.
sure will tell the goats you said hi.
So we took a moment just to kind of walk around the festival, see what all was there. There were many different farms here who were selling their fresh meat and stuff directly from their farms, like they had it frozen in coolers, or they had business cards where you could go back and order meat from them in the future. So it really connected local people with local vendors. There were different apothecaries, herbal remedies, CBD oils. There was a beef jerky person who made awesome jerky, different shirts, candles, soaps. I mean, all kinds of things here where it really was just a craft festival and a homesteading festival in one. We, of course, had to stop in and see Say Mojo Homestead. They will be speaking later on today, talking about dairy goats and raising goats on the homestead. They had a booth set up so anybody could actually just go up, talk to them, whatever questions they had. They were there to answer them. It was really great to be able to get that one-on-one conversation with people who are walking around the festival that just wanted to stop in and talk to them for a minute and have a question answered. They had coloring pages set up for kids to do while the parents talked, which Declan adored being able to color with them.
Okay, bring it in.
Yes!
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
Are you having fun today?
I am having a good time.
There's so much out here right now. It's so awesome.
And isn't it great? Are you having a good time?
I am.
Y'all know we are all about living that off-grid life. It's the way we choose to live and the way we love to teach other people to live. So when I seen somebody out there would get off the grid on their sign, I had to stop and talk to them. This wonderful lady is with Get Off the Grid Fest. It is an off-grid festival that has music going on, and they have different solar power vendors who come and speak to you, and they just teach you how to live off the grid in different ways you can do it. They will be holding a festival at this music camp in Spartanburg, South Carolina, next year in August of 2023, and we hope to be able to be there to see them in action. Morzinski Family Homestead was there with their booth set up to sell their soaps and lip balms that they had going on. I stopped by many times and she always had several people in her booth just looking at her soaps, smelling them, and purchasing them from them. So it was really cool to be able to see a fellow homesteading family that we know, they're YouTubers, Instagrammers, everything, to be able to be out there and selling the products that they make themselves. It is awesome, and from a fellow soap maker, I know how awesome that is to be able to make soap and sell it. Homesteading in Hungary did a talk about backyard chickens. They also had a booth set up there where they brought their chicken tractors to be able to talk to people about it and tell them all about the chicken tractors and how they raise chickens on their homestead. They have an entire chicken neighborhood on their homestead, so if you're into chickens, check them out. We ran into Dom here from Faith Family Homestead. We met her originally back at the Roots and Refuge content creator meetup, and we have always enjoyed seeing her anytime we are out. She's got a wonderful personality that I just love to talk to her about what she's got going on her homestead. So make sure you check her out over on YouTube and Instagram. Now, Declan made this little bracelet that somebody had that had different bead colors to tell him about different pollinators and stuff. And he was so proud to be able to put his little bracelet together and wear it on his wrist like the big kids were. So cute.
Colorful.
Y'all missed it. I am over here talking to some of my good friends that I have known through YouTube and now Instagram, because y'all are over on Instagram. Yep. You can find them at Homesteading Pastor. We're over here talking. Declan just drops his pants and decides he's going to pee in the middle of the homesteading festival, so... Y'all know our Declan here. Y'all know our Declan. I have never gotten to meet them in person before, so will you tell them your names?
My name is Pastor Lon Al, and this is my wife Robbie Lynn, and we're the Homesteading Pastor in Hartsville, South Carolina. We homestead and share devotions on YouTube, so if you don't mind, come over and check us out, and hope we have something you'll like.
Yeah, you share a devotion just about every week, right?
I try to do at least one a week.
Yeah.
We're just so busy that don't always happen, but I try to.
Oh, we understand that. Life can get crazy on the homestead, for sure. Declan's being crazy out here today.
He gave us a good laugh today.
Yes, he did.
I'm so glad he made y'all laugh. He is I call him my feral child. He is, a wild boy who grows up in the woods. And what more can you ask
That's
for?
exactly right.
Okay, friends, I want to take you behind the scenes just a bit. At this festival, we had a content creator meetup where all of the content creators got together and had our own little event where we could kind of talk and get to know each other, introduce ourselves to each other, and I videoed it for you so that you can see who all was there and what they got going on their channels. Now, the lighting changes got a little weird because of where people were standing and the shade and sun. So please just bear with it. They have good information I did not want you to miss out on just because the lighting was a little crappy.
It's called Weapons Junkie. I'm new to the homesteading community. Thank y'all everybody for inviting me in. Joel's my Yoda. I didn't realize it for sure until today. I was like,
hey, I'm Shelby. I'm the Fit Foodie Farmer on YouTube and Instagram. We've been homesteading, I think, about 2.5 years where we're at now. But I've kind of done the homestead life my whole life. But I'm a personal trainer, a PE teacher, so I'm trying to just educate in a whole lot of different things. So I'm glad to be here.
My name's Samantha McClure. I'm the urban homesteader. I live in Edgefield, South Carolina, where we have 1.5 acres in the middle of town. I work with my local community teaching foraging and herbs and just homesteading things like baking and canning, something I truly enjoy, and I'm working to grow it into a bigger thing.
So my name is Charlie and this is my wife Lisa. We have a YouTube channel called Homesteading in Hungary. I retired from the Navy after 23 years about 1.5 years ago, and that's when we started on this journey as our next little step together. We've had a lot of fun doing it, so we've come out this, so thanks Meg for having us out here.
My name is Marsha Dowdle. We have a new channel. We're very small. We just started 1.5 months ago. This is my daughter Lexi. It's Dowdle Homestead. So we're on 0.93 acres in suburbia, and we just this spring we got chickens, so we're doing that. We're moving them, like Joel says.
We are Our Freedom Song, and so we just started our urban garden, just our journey, and I've had such an outpouring of just love from the gardening community. It's been so incredible. Like, we're blown away by how just people just want to pour into you, people who've been doing it forever. And so although we're beginner gardeners, I feel like just so educated, like every single time, you know, I'm posting a video, people are chiming in and they're being so helpful and so loving. And so it's been very inclusive as far as the gardening community. And we're enjoying it right now. We are planning to extend our garden. It's very addicting. Yeah. Gardening is like so addicting. And we're just gonna see wherever pretty much the Lord leads us. And so we're really excited about it.
So we're Moto Homestead. Everyone always asks about the name. Our children are Selah, Mariah, and Josiah. Their nicknames are Sabo and Joe.
And our main focus is just like building community and teaching and bringing people into just like this whole idea of sustainable, and
yeah,
we feel like our role is kind of just to encourage people.
Yeah, and we only cleared about 1 acre of our land, so our big focus is that you can do anything on any scale. You know, you don't have to have 10 acres. You can do a lot with a little bit.
Okay, my name is Dominique, and everybody can call me Dom. I have a channel that I started in December called Faith Family Homestead. It's just me and my husband, our 4 kids, just showing our journey to building our homestead. We moved to 2.6 acres in October, and we had it forest mulch because it was wooded, and I knew I wanted the biggest garden ever, so so I needed sun. And so we cleared that, and then we got it all fenced in, and so now I have a garden that's about 50 by 100 square foot, I think. So mostly I show about my gardening because that's what I love to do.
I'm Stephen Brzezinski. We have Brzezinski Family Homestead. This is my wife Shannon. Everything's raw land where we're at.
We're on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok.
Hey, I'm Rochelle, and my channel is Legacy Home and Garden. And so glad that all you folks came out to see me. Thank you all for coming.
That's why we're all here.
Yeah, so just quick, really, I'm a little bit different than all of you in that I do have goats, I do have rabbits, I do have chickens, but they are not to be eaten. Those are for pets. I garden, which I absolutely love, and I'm learning that an events like this just fill me up. It's so nice to meet so many different people and to learn about what you're doing and how you're doing it. and to see your enthusiasm, it's just catchy.
Boundary Creek Farm, and our goal is to basically be less reliant on the grocery store. We raise our own beef, pork, working on chicken.
My name's Justin Metcalf. I live in Madison County, North Carolina with my 2 daughters, Virginia and Charlotte. Our channel is Metcalf Meals. I do a little bit of farming, some gardening, but mostly I work with grain mills. I build a water mill from the ground up. I dress millstones. I've done a lot of work with old equipment, but I'm starting, actually last weekend I pretty much finished my first prototype grain mill. It's a horizontal stone mill where the stones lay flat versus most mills where they're vertical. My goal with this is to make a small stone grain mill that's affordable and you're not tied to just an electric motor.
Well, I'm Billy at Permapastures Farm. We raise beef, we raise pigs. Nobody believes this, but we do it for 21 cents a pound. We raise our chickens for free. And we raise our egg layers for free, and we do it all at the same time while producing 1.5 cubic yards of compost a week in this system called the chicken tractor on steroids. It was invented by Jeff Lawton in Australia. It was actually created by a guy named Carl Hammer. And then, as of right now, we're the first people on the planet that have successfully raised meat birds within this system.
Hello, I'm Pastor Lon Al, homestead pastor. This is my beautiful wife, Robbie Lynn. We own 17 acres in Hartsville, South Carolina, about a little 3 hours from here. We started homesteading back in 2017. It's actually her dream and her vision that got us started on the route we're on now. And but anyway, we've grown into a little homestead there. I do a lot of devotionals. That's what our channel is based on, was Jesus Christ. And I don't care what you got going on in your homestead. If you don't have Jesus Christ first in your life, you don't have anything.
Well, again, I'm glad we got to see you today. So, y'all watched our channel. Y'all obviously know Joel Salatin. And then we had you on there for Homesteaders of America when we went to it. But I didn't get to ask you any questions. So we're pretty well known for raising meat rabbits. And we got the idea from y'all. We've toured Polyface. We've seen your meat rabbit setup. We kind of copied y'all's rabbit tractors, and that's what we have our rabbits in. So what is your favorite rabbit recipe?
Oh, favorite rabbit recipe is probably just fried rabbit, like you'd have fried chicken.
Yes.
When you run your finger down them, they squeak like clean hair.
That's how ours
right?
is. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that's
squeaky
the grass.
clean.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's the grass. Boy, does that make a difference.
Yes.
On a real hot day.
That would make a difference today. It's hot today.
It would make a difference today. Yeah.
So I have run into some people here that if you watch my Homesteaders of America video, you may recognize the sound of his voice, because I happened to catch him on camera doing what sound? Sweet! And it was completely by accident that I caught him on camera at that time, but I loved that part of the video so much. I'm glad to actually be able to meet you in person.
And we were sitting about 20 feet from each other.
Yeah,
Didn't
even know it. 20 feet from each other. I have to say, y'all are some of the most unique farmers I have ever met. Ever. I love it. So where are you headed when you leave here?
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania.
But we live in Texas.
But you live in Texas, where you have goats and pigs. You have chickens. What else do you have?
Ducks, geese, turkey, quail, guinea, livestock dogs, cats, and a ferret.
Y'all, they farm and they over-the-road truck. So if they can do it, you have no excuse not to do it, because that is awesome.
Well, and our farm started because we could have 7 chickens in town. So
Yeah.
he built me an 8-foot by 20-foot chicken coop. And of course I get 40-something chickens, and then as soon as he builds it, I'm like, hey, we gotta sell this, we have to get land. And so that's when we moved, got 6 acres.
I love that. It all started
all the
because you
other
built a
animals.
monstrous chicken coop.
And I wanted a little chicken coop,
But that's a
and they were in our
Texas
room
small
for like
coop.
4 months while he's building this thing.
That's bigger than our rabbit colony. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I built it in panels, so we actually have a brand I haven't completely finished. Everything is TexasCoops.com, and basically the whole concept behind it is we can custom build a chicken coop off property, bring it on property, deliver it, and have it set up within a day. TexasCoops.com.
TexasCoops.com.
Yep.
I put a link
So-
down in the description for that.
But when we're over the road and you want to see all the places we go, it's Team Trucker Travels. And then back on the farm, it's Carlisle Farm Life.
So kind of like
And I will definitely put
It's a
that
lot to-
there for y'all down below so y'all can find them, because there's some pretty awesome people.
So just real quick, like raise a hand. How many of you guys have goats already? All right. And how many people are like wanting or thinking about getting goats? Oh, nice. Okay.
How many of you milk your goats?
Yeah. Not yet. Okay. So we're gonna really just try to cover like kind of the highlights and the whole gamut of goat care. We do only have dairy goats, but we are gonna try to sort of cover meat goats as well. We are limited on what we know about them, but they're all goats. They all need the same basic care. So a lot of this is carryover. Because we only have 30 minutes, I think what we're gonna do, we're gonna go through all of this. If you've got questions, you know, we'll be happy to answer them. But we have a YouTube channel, so we're gonna be, over the next couple of weeks, really going into more detail about each one of these topics. And just showing how we do it or handle it.
Oh goodness, y'all, it is 5:30. We're just now leaving the Farm Where You Live event. It has been a really fun day. So we went to Homesteaders of the Southeast last month, and it was a very small event, very intimate. We've been to Homesteaders of America last year, and that is a massive event. It's about 5,000. This was kind of a mix-up of the two. They sold out of their tickets that they had, and that was like 500 and some tickets they sold out of already. And then people bought tickets at the door. You know, this place was packed. I don't even know how many people were here. But it was so much fun. We got to meet some of our favorite people that we have, you know, that we kind of had social media relationships with. Got to meet them in person. Got to see old friends that we've seen many times, like the Morzinskis, Homesteading in Hungary, say Mojo Homestead. You know, we've seen them many, many times. We got to meet Joel Salatin, who's been on our channel before when we seen him at Homesteaders of America. Oh, I mean, we've got to make new friends that we didn't know had channels and stuff. It's just been a lot of fun. They had actual demonstrations that are included in the tickets, so it's not something additional you had to buy. You could learn how to butcher chickens, you could learn how to butcher rabbits. They had blacksmithing, which we never even made it to check out the blacksmith today. That is so sad. We missed so many of the talks today because we were talking with people and we just lost track of time. We did get to see Homesteading in Hungary, talk about backyard chickens. We got to say more on homesteading, kind of just say what they do. Say Mojo Homestead did their dairy goat presentation. I mean, we really got to talk to some people that we just wanted to talk to and hang out with. And so that's the fun part of it, is getting together, meeting new people, making those connections, meeting people who you've talked to on social media or followed on YouTube and stuff in person. And it was just a fun day. Did you have fun, love? Yeah? So, we've now been to Homesteaders of the Southeast. We've been here. We've been to Homesteaders of America. You ready to do another homesteading festival? No? Are you tapped out?
It's too hot.
It's too hot. It is hot out today. It was fun. So, I hope y'all enjoyed watching this video. Watching to see what all went on. We're going to get some food now because we're hungry. We've snacked throughout the day, but we really haven't eaten anything, so we're going to get some food and then making the 3-hour drive back home. We'll see you next time, friends. But for now, bye.